Hello and welcome to my demo walkthrough of my React app called Satellite Vision. Starting off, you come over here to a landing page where we'll introduce the user to the name of the site, what they'll find on the site, and then also tell them to first create an account by clicking the login button. Here you'll then be rerouted to Auth0, where you can sign in with Google or create your own account. I'm going to quickly sign in with Google. It picks up my name and everything. Here we have come to a loading icon that will continue to load until the API gives us our callback. As you can see with the logged in user, we call back their name on the side nav here, and here are the links for the rest of the pages, and there is also a logout button to log the user out. Here on the dashboard you can see the satellites launched each year, the location of 20 satellites currently where they are in the world now, and then here I've got a scatter graph of the revolutions per day over total revolutions of each of the 100 satellites. Moving on to the compare page, here you can add satellites. So here we have an add satellite button where you would click there, then you can find a name. A drop down will come through. This name also has a filter function within it, so if we look for Centauri, there comes up all the Centauris and it's a live update. So Centauri, we'll add Centauri 1, we'll add, and then immediately you can see that the data comes through. This is the velocity in kilometers per second, the altitude, revolutions per day, and additionally you get some information, a little snippet of what the data means. Then we can add more satellites, so ISS Zyra, which is the International Space Station. We can add Proxima 1, and why don't we add Nova 18. You can get a maximum of 4 satellites. As you can see, the add satellite button has disappeared, and here we get all the relevant data. You can remove a satellite, then the add satellite will come back, and then there's also a clear satellites to reset the page. Hang on, there we go. Sorry, it took a while for it to all just update and refresh. Moving on to the satellite timeline, here we also have a satellite list, but it works a bit differently. We have the same form and the same functionality, so Centauri, there we go, and then here it will pull up the altitude. You can also change the velocity, latitude and longitude, just to get like some nice visualizations of the data itself. We can also add more, which will add that to the chart, which will add it to the chart as well. Centauri 1, and you can keep adding. There is no limit on how many you can add. Obviously some satellites have extreme data, so I think highest is also extreme if we're talking altitude. And then obviously these all change. It gets a bit messy with latitude and longitude as they're going around the earth and they come back and forth, but altitude is quite an interesting view. And as well, you also get, you can remove them individually, which will remove it off the chart, and you can also clear all satellites. Thank you so much, and we can log out. And then we come back to the landing page. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed.